Hey, we'll be right back. I hit the wrong button, so now enjoy. I mean, nobody's watching it anyways, but we'll be right back. Hi! I mean, we're not starting yet because Epic, but, you know, we'll get there. Until then, just hi. I could have left it on the pre-screen, but the pre-screen's boring, and I might as well blab your ears off. So thank you for tuning in. It might be a little shorter of a stream. It just depends on how it goes. We may also switch games. And if we switch games, what I'll do, just so I don't have to do editing and re-upload later, is I'll just end the stream and start the stream up again. So it'll be two separate streams, which means you'll have to go to a different page, and there'll be a few minutes in between them. But definitely an option. How's your Friday going? A few people have logged in. I know this is not near as popular to stream. Typically, by the time that the stream is done, we kind of go through a wave of sorts where more people tune in and they go, oh, this is boring, and then they tune away. So we'll have to see. But probably got to wait another 50-ish seconds to get the rest of this up and going. And like I said, I could have it on the pre-screen, but why do that when I could just blab your ears off? We're a little late as well, which I feel bad for, which is why we're here. Although there will be a good number of... The current plan is to have a good number of extra streams in March. So if you're watching this, the replay, or you're watching it live, there'll be a good number of extra streams during March. I'm going to be doing something special. It's MS Awareness Month, which I have MS. It's a big reason of why sometimes there are big gaps in when I'm uploading. I am hoping to get a channel update out tomorrow. Don't quote me on that. But I will definitely be... Hey, there it goes. But I will definitely be... what's the word that I'm searching for? I will definitely be making a video about what we're doing because the super chats starting... Any super chats and things of that nature starting in March will go towards a specific charity. I think I've got everything worked out so that I can do that. I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I did tell people we were live. Yeah, okay. It's hard to tell. Sometimes I've had 24 people watching and it not show anything at all. And okay, so I did not do much because we were finally doing some stuff. I did not do a whole lot. For those who have been watching the entire time, I did not do an absolute ton. I didn't even let the game run all that long. I think, honestly, I don't know where we left off. But we've got 5 refineries run... 6. Well, okay, hang on. Are you even running? Are you connected to anything? 6. Okay. So, what we've got going on here is... And what I will probably do... Issue is I'm creating a ton of residue. And it's not filling as quickly as it's draining for the most part, which is fine. Anyway, we'll try and make this mildly more efficient here in a moment. What am I stuck on? Oh, that's a truck. I built that. I built the truck. So, what we've got going on right now is from 2 oil extractors, we've got 2 refineries. I had 3, and I've got a small power problem, which I've got to address probably in this stream. But I've got 2 refineries, so essentially I've got the oil extractor going to 3 different storage bins, and they're all completely full of crude oil. And then they run to the refinery, and the refineries are making rubber and plastic. So I've got 2 refineries making rubber, 2 refineries making plastic, and that's good because I need a monumental boatload of plastic. But when they create these materials, they also output this residue. It's just a byproduct. And so I've got the residue from all 4 of these going into these storage containers, or fluid buffers, I guess is what they're called. The conundrum with that, though, is... excuse me. The conundrum with that, though, is once the residue buffers fill up, well, then they just stop creating the stuff that I need. Now, I've got a ton of rubber, and I've got a... Can I... Yeah, I can. Hello, name that I'll butcher. Campbell. I'm going to call you Campbell, not because I have anything against your first name, but it's either like Devon, Duvan, Duvan, Duvanowski. That's probably not right either. But we've got the plastic, and the plastic is going into a, what are you? A constructor, and the constructor is creating empty, well, you can't see them, but it's creating empty plastic containers. Then, so complicated, just to get me fuel. Then the refinery, because you have to have another refinery to refine the residue, then takes the residue, combines it with the empty canisters, and creates packaged fuel, and then packaged fuel is 6 bajillion and 7 times more effective, or efficient, at running things than the solid biofuel. There is a process... We really got to the complicated half of the world here. There is a process to make liquid biofuel, which I can't see on this. So just a question of what I want to do here. And you've got to run all of these through refineries, and refineries take so much power. But liquid biofuel requires, or to package the biofuel, which is what you have to have in order to carry it and to use it, you need liquid biofuel and empty plastic containers. And to create liquid biofuel, I need other things. Unpackaged liquid biofuel. I need solid biofuel and water. And I can easily get water from someplace else. Oh. Sorry, I got a text message and I think I wasted some ice cream. And that is worthy of a tear to be shed. That is unfortunate. Okay. But there's other things that I can do. Like I've got the residual fuel, which is what I'm creating. And then I can also create resin. And you can utilize resin to make... You can make residual plastic with water and resin. And you can make rubber with water and resin. So you can literally create plastic and whatnot. But the problem is, and this was where we were having quite the kerfuffle before. Now, I did figure out water. This isn't good. It's going up and down, which means one of my coal plants, one or more of my coal plants is not actually getting all of the water that it needs. Right now I'm only running at 670-ish megawatts, or what is this? Megawatts? Yeah, megawatts of power. But that's also keep bearing in mind that 2 of these guys aren't running. Although I think my refineries cost 30 power, so it's not that big of a deal. But there's probably quite a few things. If I go back to my main base, which I'm going to have to do because I need supplies, there's probably quite a few things that might not be running, but I need to take a detour here. At least we've got some packaged fuel up. Let me see here. Let's go ahead and hop in the truck. We'll drive back to the main factory, which is kind of a starter factory. Eventually, we'll go ahead and build something better. The truck is pretty good. It's just big and bulky and easy to flip. So it's definitely faster than the tractor, which is fine. Yee! I did finish the bridge, which is nice. So there's a few things that I did before I called it quits. And I had a complete, separate, not fun to watch and extremely frustrating adventure where I kept flipping the truck over and over again. So that is a small issue. And then I also learned that if you hit particular things with the tractor, your tractor just faces through the floor. And also some trees don't blow up when you hit them with the truck. That did blow up with the tractor. I don't know why I hit it. I could just told you and not hit it to prove my point. But how... Molten went ahead and told me how his Friday was going. I appreciate that. Pretty acceptable. Did ask how mine's been going, and it's been going alright. Reason the stream may be a little short is I have not been well. I am actually sick, so if there's a section of time where I stop talking, it may be because I muted my microphone to cough or something really not fun to listen to. Beyond that, if my brain betrays me with MS and stuff, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit more once I finally get the channel update completely edited and stuff. Where am I going? But with MS and whatnot, you can have something called cognitive fatigue. So it just takes me a minute to find the words that I'm looking for. It's just as if your brain's really tired. You know how at least if you're in America, a lot of times there can be days that roll around where you've got just a ton and a half of schoolwork to be done and what have you. It's kind of how it feels. The truck, though, the nice thing with the truck... Turn. The nice thing with the truck is it's got just a ton of storage space. But it's also extremely expensive. There are a lot of machinery that I can start to build, but I've got to make my factory and the basic things that I construct a little more efficient. Am I going in the right direction? Oh, ooh hee hee. I think I am. Yeah, well, the hub's over there, so I should be okay. As long as I follow the power poles. Oh, okay. Yeah, meant to do that. I meant to do that. That was my plan. Like I said, truck is easy to flip. We are okay. We are good. Alright, take a right turn. Take a right turn. Right turn. Right turn. Miss the trees. What I really should do, or what I really should have done, rather, is I should have taken a detour and checked the coal plant. But it should be okay. I must go now, my planet B. Yeah, that's just about it. On the plus side, I have found that I can ramp off of just about anything, and the truck just takes the hit for me. Case in point, let's see how this does. Okay, hi! Oh, nope, okay, I still took the hit. Anyway. Small conundrum in the fact that I can't get it up onto any of the platforms because it doesn't fit in the gate hole. Why did I leave a refinery here? I probably have a reason. Okay, I'm underneath the... Okay. Alright. Can I get out this time? Thank you. What's this? Why do I have wood randomly sitting about? So everything is running. The problem... I think I had a problem. So, besides the power, which, again, that's going to be an issue later, because if I try and... I can't really peak any higher than 1100 power, because if I do, it'll just turn off every 12 seconds. I built a second chainsaw by accident, but I did want to show everyone how obnoxiously long the chainsaw is. Oh, motor's got a new emblem. Do they look different? Oh yeah, they do. We're using the experimental build, which means it gets updated every 12 minutes, which is fine. I don't have any rotors back at all. I don't have any rotors saved back anymore. I just completely rerouted it to come from the constructor over. And I think the constructor slowed by the lack of screws. And what is really impressive to me is it's being supplied screws from 2 different constructors and then some. So there's that lovely tidbit of sadness in regards to the fact that I'm low on screws. But I think we're okay now. Yeah, efficiency's 100%, so can't ask for much more from that. I did reallocate some iron. I don't remember what I did in the stream, what I didn't, so forgive me if I'm repeating something that you've already seen. So the new, really, I've never made a more accurate description of my video ahead of time, title of my video. We've got to build some manufacturers. Problem with that, we need heavy modular frames. Now we've got plenty of plastic, although I really do need to figure out how exactly I'm going to power these refineries, which is probably going to be the oil plant or the coal plant, because I don't have anything that I can build that. But the manufacturer takes 3 or 4 parts and manufactures it into another part. Problem, 55 power. So if that's not just one of the most depressing things you ever did read. Beyond that, what do we got? I did unlock tier 5 and 6, but I don't think that's new. Gas mask is going to be handy. I need fabric in order to build fabric. I need something else. It's got a name. Really, I need the expanded power infrastructure so I can set up a fuel plant. And for that, I need a fuel generator. So let's do this. And so what I really need to be able to build are these. And look what they take. So they take cable. It's not a problem. They take plastic. Gonna be difficult. They take circuit boards naturally and screws. I need something to create tons of screws with. May prove difficult. Might be a smidge of a problem with that. Why did I do that? However, to build these lovely circuit boards, what do I need for that? It's a process. We need copper plating, copper sheets. That is easy. I can do copper sheets. Copper sheets are my jam. I got 12 billion of them. And more plastic. I need so much plastic. Oh, hello, Deutsch. Deutsch. Gonna say it wrong no matter how hard I try. Thank you very much for that. That does remind me. The next part for the Space Marines should be going up. Not today. It's not recorded yet, but it should be getting there. Getting sick this week really put a kerfudgel in my plans for this week, but there are some things I want to get out before February's over. So there should be a video tomorrow regardless of anything else. But thank you very much for that. That's very kind. Okay, so I need to build circuit boards. Now, circuit boards, at least, can be built in assemblers, but I need plastic, which preferably is included with a regular assortment of... let me see here. Oh, that's the edge of the world. Figuring out... I've either got to get plastic delivered to me, which means I got to use my truck and build more trucks, or... Oh, I need rubber, too. See, I need 400 rubber. Conveniently, let's go down so I can go up. Conveniently... I have 6 bajillion. Thank you. I've had to go to the doctor. I've got medication. It's just a matter of actually beating it. I've got tons of this concrete, the encased industrial beams, just so many. To the extent that I'm just gonna drop those in so I don't have to worry about them anymore. Hello. Yep, that'll work. So here, you have those. That's fine. Rubber, I've got plenty of rubber, I just gotta bring it over. The big problem is building the computers and the heavy modular frames. Because look at how many screws. I need 100 screws per modular frame. And I need 5, or reinforced heavy, whatever it is. And then I need a ton of modular frames as well. Do I have screws just going into this? Well, that's fine, I guess. It's good to know that I'm not using those. Where are my my hovular flames? What? Words. Okay, whatever. Okay, I've got plenty of them. Are you being used at all, or? My initial starting base is so messy. Okay, I'm going to take a tiny little break to clean up the mess I think I made of ice cream, and I'll be right back with you. And then I will answer Molten Edge's question. I'm not going to be gone more than about a minute and a half. Oh, well, thank you. I think he's already gone. How sad. Anyways, if Deutsch is still watching, or if he's watching the replay, or what have you, thank you. Sorry if I've misunderstood, but does that mean you will be talking about MS a bit more during March? My mom has it, and a lot of other things, and I'm just curious to see how other people make do. I will be talking about it, yes. And I'm very sorry that your mother has it. It's nice to know that people, that that you're not alone, but it doesn't always make it any easier, naturally. Am I completely full up on... Wow. Okay. So yeah, I've got relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis. I've also got Crohn's disease in the terminal ileum. That does not mean it's a terminal disease. Which people have been like, oh, it's terminal? It's like, no, it's in the terminal ileum. So the terminal ileum is simply the end of the ileum, which is the ileum is the end of the small intestine. So take that for what you will. Very different from the Iliad. I'm just going to warn you, if you do have Crohn's in the ileum, you will look foolish if you say I've got Crohn's in the Iliad, because that was a book by Homer, and people will just laugh at you. So I reckon people will tune in and out. I have a love-hate relationship with streaming on Fridays. I know there are a good number of people who would tune in if I was not streaming on a Friday evening. People have things scheduled for Fridays, and I have found that on occasion I have more activity, more people if I stream later. So if YouTube's actually telling the truth, which it just depends on where I look, but apparently 2 people are watching. I said this in the last stream. I'm just running around in circles. I'm talking and running around in circles. I don't do it for the views, because you can't. It's nasty stuff. But it is always nice. Okay, so I have got a healthy supply of... Okay, well I gotta figure out what's going on with this. I was gonna say a healthy supply of all 3 of those resources, but I do not have a healthy supply of... Oh, hello. Of, wire. I need to figure out what's going on with the wire. I think I diverted part of the wire to do something else, to make cable. Do I hear something that wants to kill me? Well, why did you spawn back in? Oh, yeah, ow. What? Oh, I should not have. Oh, dear Bessie. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm alive. But I'm just barely alive. Do I have anything to eat? No. Okay, I'm thinking careful thoughts. What? So just to talk briefly about what MS is. Okay. Okay, he's as it turns out, enough pieces of rebar sent at you expressly is enough to Okay, so what I need to do here is any excess wire, because the wire's going into this, that's literally stuck. So any excess cable needs to go this way. So if we just grab a little splitter, flop it on that like that, go ahead and grab this, join it with that, then the wire should just zoom, and go up that way. And any excess wire, because right now I'm not even entirely sure if the cable's being used. That way, all 3 of these can continue to construct. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. But as videos go, the replays for this aren't doing near as poorly as I thought they would be. So people are watching at them. Just not a lot of people are tuning in to watch it live. This is one of those games where I don't really want to do videos of it, although that may be what it turns into eventually. It's hard to tell. But for those watching the replay, and watching live, if anyone is, it's just difficult for me to tell whether or not YouTube's telling me the truth here. I'll be streaming more of this at a different time of day, not on Fridays. It won't be keeping up taking up the prime time slot, for lack of a better term. Where's my wire going into? It's just the most ugly thing imaginable. Okay, so I've got... It is not pretty, but it works. And I don't know if I did this during the stream last time or later, but I've got 3 variants of things coming in. We've got wire, copper sheets, and cable. But because I had set everything up beforehand, my wire runs there. And I could not, for the life of me, figure out how to get the wire to go up higher. So I created this butt ugly system of splitting it there and then pulling it out to come over here. Because wire, copper sheets, like we've seen, are needed for other things. I need to build a manufacturer. That's the first step, which means I need plastic, and I could have picked it up while it was over there, but that's okay. Because I need a manufacturer to build computers, to automate the construction of computers, and in order to, construct computers, bless me, I need, what do I need? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I've done it, and now I'm over here. Hello, Titan. It's extremely difficult for me to be able to tell whether or not people are actually watching during a live stream because YouTube refuses to actually tell me how many people are watching. So I am so happy that you said hello. Thank you. So what I need to do... I need to set up a truck station is what I need to do. Yeah, I need to set up a couple of truck stations. Transportation, truck station... Well, at least I've got enough of those. I need cable. That's all I need. How are you doing today, Titan? I'm very happy you came by. I've told other folk, and I'll probably repeat this as people join in. So I apologize if you've heard this before, but we may very well switch. Stream's not going to be near as long, I don't reckon. But see, look at that. I fixed it. Now I've got a solid production of wire again. Isn't that just lovely? Oh, it's just beautiful. Gorgeous. Alright. We might switch to Third Age Total War, the Divide and Conquer submod. Might start a Gondor campaign. Something I'm planning on streaming anyways. Also, you know, for those watching the replay, you already know this, but my brain is all over the place, so finishing the thoughts. If I don't finish a thought, just let me know in the live chat, and I'll go, oh yeah, I didn't finish talking. So, cable. That's why I'm up here. This may be one of those streams where Thomas doesn't talk much, because he's going to distract himself from what he's trying to do. Okay, cable must be on the bottom, and it is, and I need 150 cable to build both of those, and I think I've got the modular frames. So what I need to get set up is a little truck stop. The truck stop then can give me... I gotta set up a truck stop... Ooh, frame rate. I gotta set up a truck stop... Hang on, give me that back. Down here... somewhere. Where am I going to do that? Probably at the top of this hill? Sound like a plan. Because then I can't really... I can automate the delivery of plastic and rubber and fuel. And I think I can as well automate the addition of fuel. So the truck can just completely... Oh yeah, this is a beautiful empty spot very close to my starting factory, so that's fine. Okie dokie. I don't know that I've got enough concrete to do what I need to do here. No idea. Titan says good. Good. I think I asked how your day was going, and it's going good. I'm very happy to hear that. I am very pleased that he took time out of his busy Friday to come say hi. I do appreciate that. How big are these? Okay. dokie. So that's in. So I need the picker upper. Okay, stay on my. There we go. Oh, well, I could have. Okay, hang on. Make this work. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Come on. There, is that a little better? There we go. Okay, now how do you work? I want to say we probably don't have to put fuel. Load, unload. We want to unload. And to, oop. Why are there two slots? Oh, this unloads. Can you deliver fuel? I was about 98% certain I understood how this worked, and now I am not sure. If I put fuel here, and then I do this, and I've got you set up to unload, do you do what I... No. Hang on. We've got to do a little bit of testing to figure out how exactly this works. Okay, and if I put this and this here, how does that work? So, oh, no. And is this a loader inner? Ah ha 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 ha. Load fuel in, load supplies in, load supplies out. I can do that. I understand now. Okay. Also, that's load fuel in. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's something that I understand now. So it needs just a little bit of help because they can't just drive up the edge here. And then we'll grab the corresponding ramp. Nope. Ramp. Thank you. For those who do care, XCOM will be returning in a fashion of stream. I don't know if it'll be the clones or what we'll do exactly. I absolutely hate Long War, but it was extremely popular. I don't hate Long War. That's a bit of a stretch, but there we go. Ooh, phantom cable. Anyway, this is now running. It should unload. So for sake of testing here, let's figure out how this sucker works. I don't really want to unload my truck, but it's just going to unload to the truck station, so that's fine. I'll just go pick it up again. Yep, here we go. I don't have the webcam on this week either, because again, I mean, there's some games where it's like, oh, I'd love to know their response and how they reacted to that, and there's some where it's like, it's probably not near as much fun. I think this should work, right? Those will come and pick up the... Oh, I missed. How long does it take to load and unload? Does it just depend? Oh, actually it tells me in the lower right-hand corner. So it should completely take everything that was on the truck. And then if I just hop out and switch back to load. Oh, hello. You scared me. Be gone with thee. Thank you. Figuring out how exactly the load works is a question. Okay. And we'll just load it back up. Cool. Okay. That probably takes like 10-15 seconds. So what I will do is we'll drive back over to the oil area, get a truck stop set up over there, and then what I can do from there once I've got everything set back up, is I will set up the automated circuit, and then the truck can just run and bring me plastic and rubber and the likes. Now, I'm gonna quickly pick up more. This is. Let's go ahead and pick up. What do I have? I'm pretty good on supplies here. We will swap out this for that, though. The fuel should last much longer, which is fine with me. Let's pick up these and turn into biomass. Store some of this. Truck's actually almost full of supplies anyways. Got a good amount of concrete and cable, which is fine. Some all the basic building blocks. I really would prefer to grab some modular frames, because what I need to get going is I really need, before I can build a super duper. That's not what I need. Why is this even here? I don't need that either. I must need this over here. Yep, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Before I can build a big factory where I don't really have to care about power much, I need to get the fuel. I don't know if, like, the fuel power plants, that's motors. I think I've got... Oh, I thought I had 2 stacks. Do I not have 2 stacks? Apparently I do not. Also, I need to go pick up some of these over here, which are completely filled up. But I really need a reliable power grid. And yes, coal is reliable, but it's not... Ah, I'm dead. I've died. Well, I'm not dead. What else do I need from up there? What am I grabbing? I need concrete. Anyways, I don't need to be up there. Keep hitting this button on my controller. I also briefly debated playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. So if people are interested in seeing that, again, it may get swapped over to that. Alright, so computers, heavy modular frames. I've got the standard modular frames. What I really, really need is store all. Well, not all. I want to turn all of this into biomass as best that I can. We'll store that so I don't have to keep carrying it around. Where was the other? Don't I have wood? Yeah, there's some wood. So create some biomass. And then we'll store what biomass I can't have with me. And then these organs can be swapped into biomass as well. I'm going to store this and that. And I will take all of this biomass over here, because you do need solid biomass to create biofuel. Store all, and then that will process over here to create solid biomass, of which I didn't have much left anyways, so that's fine. That way I don't have to carry it around. It doesn't have to keep taking up storage space. And then we'll store that because we can, and then we'll take all and dismantle that, and now we're good to go where that is concerned. Do I have anything? I don't have any hard drives. Organisms, I need stuff that I don't have, I think, so I can do different scans. That's completed. This, I need those in order to do that. Nutritional mixture. Stators, or rotors, rather. I have that. I do have that. And I can go... I need to pick up more wire anyways, so that's fine. Let's go get some rotors, some extra wire. we can start that research going. As you can see, that actually leads nowhere now. Okay. I know I have plenty of these. Oh, I needed a few of those. Whee! Okie dokie. I don't need to be here, I need to be over here. I forgot to pick up the wire, but oh well. Okay. Oh, now I can build a medical inhaler using those. Too bad I've eaten them all, but on the plus side I now know I can do that, so that's cool. Power slugs, I've not found any purples. And I have a factory, and it may seem fairly large, but it's super teeny compared to some of the others that I've seen on the interweb. This is just an itsy bitsy factory. Alright, let's grab 3 stacks is more than enough wire. I shouldn't need, ow, shouldn't need that many. Let's go ahead and grab some pipes though. Okay, that should be just about everything that I need. Again, if you are watching, I don't know why I say that, if you are watching live, because if you're not watching, then you're not going to know that I'm thanking those who are watching for watching. Okay. Did I grab more concrete? 400 plus what's in the truck should be plenty. I need plastic. I need heavy modular frames to build a manufacturer very quickly. Oh, come back here. Come back here. Heavy modular frames is why I scrolled so far down. For that I need actually stuff I already have to build a manufacturer. So really why I'm leaving is plastic and to create a truck stop. Or a truck station, excuse me. The nice thing is you will notice that I have to do some special navigating and sometimes I flip stuff, but to save processing power, the game actually, if you're not beside your truck, it will, instead of driving smooth like it does when you're driving it, it just kind of juts around and teleports a lot with the correct timing of everything still intact, and if you run by it, it'll run, but if ever you're playing this game and your truck's flipped over something and it's automated, just walk away, it literally will fix itself. Conveniently, the drive back should be a little easier than the drive over. I could check the coal power plant. I'm not gonna. Waha! And now we're going in reverse. And now I'm stuck. And now I'm stuck. I just have to have a successful drive over while it's recording where I'm going. I'll be fine. Unless I've been one of my many I don't know where I'm going moments. Also, I'll be quiet for a moment. I think the truck and most of the sound development of this game is great, but whoever decided to create the horn is just disappointing. Listen to this. We could have like an epic and we get a careful driving, careful driving, careful driving. Turn, 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 turn. Should be more than enough plastic. One thing I meant to... I shouldn't be going this way. One thing I meant to do before coming back over here, but I did not remember that I needed to do it. Obviously. Yeah, I want a foghorn. Air horn. My father's old truck had an air horn attached to it. Oh, frame rate. Thank you. Turn, please. One thing I do like about driving as compared to walking is nothing attacks you. Also, I miss my tractor. I can't hardly hit things with the truck. I mean, I can. It is possible. You just have to try really hard. See? It takes a good amount of heavy modular frames to build one of these, I think even. I think I need several motors. Whee! Amongst other things. But it's like, hey! It's just so sad. Also, I do not know, for the life of me, how to keep those things from spawning in. No idea. Okay. Is our power going? See, our power judders up and down as things are used, and I must have a water problem or a coal problem. Either one needs to be investigated at my power plant. I'm just trying to not need power. Okay, here we go. I do need to do this. This can just get a junction cross. Okay, and then we can just get a pipeline. Actually, I would very much like to be able to walk over this from time to time, so I'm going to do this here, and then it's a pipe, so it should theoretically just yoink. Yoink. This way I can walk underneath it, and there we go. Now I've got the residue of 2 of these. Only conundrum is this means that this will start running again, which is unfortunate. But it will start to create rubber. So, in retrospect, do I want to do that? Plastic's much more important than Sorry. So sorry. I need this one. I hate you. Come here. Meet your doom. Any more? Look how many. They keep spawning. Ow, what? I can just kite. Oh, I kited a lot of them. I kited a lot of them. I kited a lot of them. Mm-hmm. Oh. Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep. Come here. Nothing attacks you except the... Perhaps the most fun that I have is when Molten kindly watches and gives me these random inspirational quotes. Okay, Oh, did I miss you? Have at thee. Oh, it's behind me too. Alright, let's end this. Yeah. Wow. I got twofer. Good grief. Look how many. There's like 4 of them over there too. Okay, anyways. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's see. If I do something... Nope. Here. I might... You know, if these are truly stackable, I can probably do a twofer. I can. Would you have a look-see at that? Encroaching others' clearance. Why am I not shocked? Let's see here. I then need to do a stackable right there. I got this. I know what I'm doing. This is was always my plan. Obviously. Okay, and then we'll take the pipeline, we'll take it to there. This pipeline can go to there, and then for ultimate just absolutely beautifulness. Oh, I got the wrong thing pulled up. I need pipelines. If that is not just the most beautiful... Oh, it's too ugly. I can't do it. It's too ugly. Stackable pipeline support. I need to cut down on the butt ugliness of it all. Nope, 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 can't do it. Can't do it. New plan. New plan. It doesn't have to be great. I just don't like the clipping. I'm the kind of player that just can't stand it when we've got so much clipping going on that it's obnoxious. There we go. That should be... That's taking the fuel. It's not pretty. I got pipes going everywhere. But this thing should have no problem keeping heavy fuel residue. Actually, I've got it overclocked. I don't exactly know why I did that, but okay, go me. We should have zero problems getting the fuel over there. It does not look like we've got great flow rate. So there's that. That's okay. As you can see, now we're creating rubber. Ugh. Ugh. No, it's just, it's not pretty. Mm-mm. It worked for the time that I was doing it. It looks so bad. Oh, it's so ugly. Okay, it is at least a steady and reliable production of fuel, I assume. Yeah, the input is 100%. So we've got empty canister. All right, I heard it before I saw it. Got empty. Is there more? I hear you, so you might as well just make yourself known so I can remove you from the equation. I only have one shot. I gotta make it count. Okay. I don't know why I expected anything different. But I did. I'm in unfamiliar waters. Yep, no, I just want out. Just get me out of the water. Thank you. Okay. Alright, so this whole adventure, I got completely distracted from why I'm here. And I'm here to create a truck station. In order to do that really successfully here, I don't really feel like building over there and dealing with that Ginormica right now. It's just, I'm not feeling it, you know? I'm gonna build out a bit here. Oh, no, I just wasted a little bit of concrete. That's okay. There we go. What? Okay. 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 I have no shots. I can build shots though, at least. Don't shoot me. 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 That's what snipers, XCOM snipers see in first person. It's unfortunately accurate. At least if I switch to Battlefront 2 a little later, which I may very well, to play the new co-op modes. Okay, where did it go? Ah! Ah! Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan that starts like this. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's back up. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Of course you walk in water. Oh dear. Oh, reverse. I win. Pano, never mind that in order to win, I beat you with a electric prod, shot you with multiple pieces of fast-moving rebar, and hit you with a truck. That's not an important factor at all. Okay, so anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted here, I was creating a brilliant and undeniably good plan. And I'm super humble about it, too. So, if I do happen to be here... Oh, there's another one. I hate you. I got this. 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 He moved. I got this. 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 He moved. I tried. Okay, dokie. Yeah. Cool. And then, here's the real question. Can I make it pretty? Did they move? Oh, they moved it. They moved the railings to the, or fence, which is interesting to know. I only have so many rods, so... just waste them all in the name of fashion. Okay. I want to make sure I had enough before I... Cool. So the truck should be able to take this path back. And then it's just a matter of lining this up. Correctly. Boom. And we have a truck stop. Okay, I want to make sure I put this in the right spot. So, fuel does have to be packaged up. That's fine. I can do that. I do want to... I don't think I have near enough supplies to... Oh, I don't know that I... Alright, let's have a sub-adventure within our adventure to look and see how monumentally far away from any considerable source of iron. Ooh. Ooh, that's not great. Okay, measly 1,250 meters, 1,237, 1,187. Nice! Well, that's a little over a kilometer. There's a little less than 2 kilometers in a mile. Making me do all this stuff to make it I'm trying to Americanize it. That's somewhere into the tune of what, a little over half a mile away. Okay, I need to go over to this because I want to say I brought a good amount of backup supplies. In preparation, I did. I did. Sweet, go me. I thought I checked that before just getting all gung-ho here. I used 30 fuel to get over here, which comparatively... Alright, might as well get cursed walls. Can I build a fence? How are we feeling about fences? Nope. Cool. Well, then we'll just build a gosh darn wall. Call it a day. Yeah. That works. Oh, thank you very much, Titan. It's always so kind. Okay, I have to put you here. Thank you very much indeed. Okay. I don't have to care about the out. I have to care about the in. Which begs the question, why did I just do what I did? What was I... Oh, I know what I had in mind. I'm awake. Actually, I would rather use these walls. Can I replace these walls? No. Okay, fine. In the name of fashion, we'll make this one, since this isn't going to be part of our main factory at all. We will... Believe it or not, I actually have a plan here. I have conveyor belt things that can hold it straight off the wall. So... I don't have to care about trying to avoid the wall, running into the wall. None of that. Because I need to have a steady income of fuel running to this truck station so that I don't have to worry about the truck running out of fuel, naturally. Okay. Well, that'll mess with the OCD. Okay. Now, logistics, conveyor mount wall, and we'll just put one every few here, but I'm gonna guess my bottom dollar that that's gonna be too steep. Yep. So, oh, well, I'm an imbecile, okay? No one ever accused me of being too smart. There we go. And there we go. Although I don't suppose I need to build one every spot. We will, in the name of sanity. Really, the question of the millennia is, how am I supposed to... Okay, let's see here. Let's do this, like that. I have a plan. Bear with me here. This will work. This will work. This will work. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. And then we'll just run it straight to there. Yeah, there we go. It's not beautiful. There we go. Now, what's a plan? Does it taste nice? Well, many have probably argued that it probably does not. Okay. And this way, I don't have to worry about running into it. I don't have to worry about things getting in its way. I'm not gonna lie and say that this is future-proof, but it's not too bad. Let's see if this works. For sake of pretty. It has an invalid shape. Does this have an invalid shape? That's better. There we go. Now the fuel will go straight from there over and into here. And I think this will load. Will it not load? Oh, no power. Please, pretty please be the reason that nothing's working. I need you to say the reason that nothing's working is, and then follow that up with the lack of power. Anything other than a lack of power, and I may just cry. Okay, Dogi. Just for sake of testing here. Might have been a little excessive plugging one into this wall here, but oh well. Just gotta get it to line up. Line up. There it goes. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Okay, cool. And the real question of the millennia then becomes, because it's set up to load, now nothing else is set to load on it, but see, look at that. Completely out of the way. with the current setup. I'm going to have to do something to make it run a little better. But I've got 69 fuel. When I stop, boom. Okay, it's going to insta. That's brilliant. Yeah, just drop the box and nothing. Cool. Great. Perfect. Okay, so we take the fabric from the plastic from this entirely and utilize it elsewhere. And I'm completely stuck behind my own lines. We've got 6,000,007 of these. We can probably wait on plastic. I don't need this. That's fine with me. One less thing in my way. Zoom. Alright, so this thing should have no problem. The reason that I don't have a ton of extra plastic and rubber laying back is because of the fact that once these residue containers filled up, it just stopped manufacturing is what it did. Bless it. Okay, what? I hear another one. Oh, I hate you. There we go. So, here's a second teeny problem. I've got the rubber that I need. Just to be on the safer side of safeness. So it does not look any better from up here. I'm just gonna say that right now. What up? That is ugly. Okay. I've got the truck station set up. Oodles of fuel and then some. Now I need to get fabric. Okay, I will be right back. It'll be less than a minute. I just need to check on something. I think I heard somebody. I want to make sure everyone's okay. We'll be right back. And I was not lying. Okay. I want to make sure everyone was okay. When you hear a loud noise in the when I talk about cognitive fatigue, and if I ever talk about it in a video coming up, someone remind me to use this. So I don't I can't talk. I normally can't talk, and so I normally have a little bit of cognitive fatigue, but not normally this impressive. Okay. Okay, so what I need... Conveniently, I did at least have a moment of clarity and thought a little bit ahead in regards to building these out. So at least there's that. I don't have to... There's a power pole in the way. That's a small conundrum. That'll shut that down. And just move to right here. And then over there. That's fine. How's our power doing? It's still... That's not great. Look at that. Oh, as more power is used. That's not good at all. Oof. Okay, let's see. What is happening with my back wheels? Are my back wheels stuck in the... Oh, is it just because I was far away? That's just what happens when you... Never fear, Zach is here, and I could not be more thrilled. Hello. I'm making poor choices and bad factors. And I was getting a little worried because I was just thinking to myself... I didn't verbalize it naturally, but I was thinking to myself, you know, Zach's not here, and consequently... I'm just... not in a good way, because I'm freaking out because Zach's not here. Pollution, exactly. In fact, look, we're burning oil, which is great. Okay. I am just walking a close line. Look at that. It's everywhere. I have got to go back to my oil factory, or my coal power plant, and figure out what on earth is going on. Sometimes when you're not using all your power, you're consequently not using... Here, fill me up on fuel as I pass by. There we go. Before I finish this up and get manufacturers running and everything else, I have got to take a look at my coal power plant, because something, I don't know if it's, I could have swore, like, if you asked me, is this working or else we'll do something unpleasant to you, I would have said completely innocently, yes, I'm fairly certain everything is running beautifully now. Oh, there's so many. Unfortunately for me, something is not working. Do I have... Nope. Nope, that's V. Is this where I want to be going? Is this the... I discovered, playing on my own, a shortcut to my coal plant. And the longer I drive this, the less convinced that I'm driving it. Nope, that's not it. And I have 0 headlight. Here, let's turn on the... Nope. Alright, now my flash... Okay, well, I turned my flashlight on, but... And I drove back to the... Found iron, at least. Okay, now if I were... If I were my coal power plant and I wanted to be... Well, I'm back to a place I've been before. Well, the poor frame rate. I don't know if you guys can see it. You probably can't. Because it does run through the encoder, and it resets it so that my outgoing signal is always 60 FPS, whether or not my computer's generating that or not. So it's bound to be way less noticeable. Whoa! Okay. Hello, we're in the air. Take me to my coal. Take me to my coal. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. You're alright. You'll just walk it off. You're okay. Okay, I have found my... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Alright. Oh, we're fishtailing. I'm okay. This was the plan. Not on purpose. I keep winding up here. Where is the coal? Oh. Dear Bessie. Let's see here. Does this way take me to... my coal? I believe. I think I may have just hit something. I don't know. I have no headlights. And the button that turns the headlights on, which should be B, does nothing. H does nothing. N, M, L, O, P, nothing. I'd like to turn now. Thank you. Okay. Alright, I'm at my coal plant. Good luck to me figuring out how on earth I got here. Something's not working in regards to these things running. Probably has something to do with that. And the lack of water. Okay. Certainly not a coal problem. We have coal for days. No water. No water to these at all. However, we do have a piddly amount of water to these. Well, that ain't great. Now, I could have... Yeah. I completely set up a separate... Flow rate is fine here. Flow rate is not abysmal. At what point does the flow rate just on me? I even made it more efficient and everything. At what point does my water go bleh? Water's fine here. Get 50... See, I don't know if you heard that, but that was this thing shutting off because it didn't have... It was one of these shutting off because it didn't have water. My only guess is that I need to set up... These are fine, I assume. Yeah, they're running beautifully. So my only guess is it's because... This thing's head lift is probably all over the place. It is. It's above where it needs to be, which is probably hurting me, not helping me, but in all honesty. But... How's the head? Well, how's the flow rate? Flow rate's not bad. I'm gonna guess we just don't have enough water to run it? Question mark? Let's get a second water extractor as close as we can here. Right there. And then let's get some good old-fashioned pipeline junctions going there and get the pipeline running. I really need this to not be a problem, so I don't have to keep coming back here to figure out why it's not working. That's really the preference of it all. That will get this thing running. The water will start flowing fairly effectively. So it's got 2 water plants. I could do the math. And if this series goes on long enough to where we're building, because you kind of have to build to a certain extent as the game... It's not like I have a couple coal power plants. I've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I can do the math to figure out, you know, how exactly we're doing as far as water. But the more water we supply to this... Alright, so I seem to be successfully powering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have 12. So 6 was going off of 2, and then for some weird reason my brain went, oh yeah, and then it's fine to build... Oh no, they're running off of 3. Well, not to be outdone. We'll just build 3, and that will theoretically just get everything running fine. Theoretically. Assuming I've got enough stuff to run it. I don't. Great. I mean, I do. It's just in the cursed truck. I'm not sprinting for some reason, which means I can't slide. I am sprinting. I'm holding shift. I'm hitting C. Oh, there I did. Yelling at the game. Hello, Wonky. Hope the words, but trust me, somewhere in between all that garble was a hello. I'm trying to figure out why my power plant's not running well. It's an adventure. I'll tell you that much. Okay, I need... Oh, hey, the emblem for these changed. What do they look like now? Sweet. I'm all for it. I needed these anyway. Copper sheets. Top that off. Take these, we'll put those there, and we'll grab the rest of those, and yeah. It seems to me that we're potentially running better. Okay, we no longer have a water problem. And as our water problem goes bye-bye, it seems our power going is also gone. So it seems 2 actually can successfully supply enough water. Not doing great though. I'm gonna do 3 for the sake of being prepared on the off chance that I didn't actually need to do 3. But it looks like we're just staying above the cusp there, and as long as I'm supplying enough water, it may become an issue where we've got a flow rate problem. Why didn't I... Just gonna distract myself here for just a moment. And really ask some serious questions as to why I didn't finish my it's not done at all. There we go. That's better. Of course, now I need to build a second bridge, but that's neither here nor there. Or I suppose it is right here. Why did I do that? Okay. Alright, let's get a third water extractor here. For the sake of our own sanity here. And then theoretically, with any luck, I don't need to worry anymore about when I look at my power grid, it going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, we've got great flow. Oh, could you imagine if they put in some sort of mechanic where after a while you did soak up all the water from the lake? Yeesh. You know, looking closer, now I'm scared to death that the water level has gone down. And I'm just going to assume that these great waterfalls from over there are giving me all the liquid that I need. I should build a second bridge, and I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna plain old nope with that. So now I've got 3 water extractors. Again, I could do the math to figure out how much each one needs, but it's flowing well, the pressure's up, so that's not a concern. I'm looking over here, and now the pressure's up and flowing well to this one, which I did have to separate. It was all together, and I just separated it. Plenty stored up in the pipes. This is actually, I am proud of this because I've not done anything even remotely close to it. This is the first time that I've done it the correct way, which is you kind of build them so the input is the same, but you build them farther apart, and that way you can just have your resources go in a straight line and then break off when needed. It's not pretty, but it's working, and that's what matters. So now if I look at my power, it's beautiful, it's stable. That's getting plenty of water. How are we doing over here? We're getting plenty of water. That's completely full on water, and so is this. So I probably am now, I'm stuck. I'm probably getting too much water, and I will take it. That's fine for now. I don't care, because it's staying steady. So when the power, or when the consumption does this, the power's not doing that, I will take it. It's good. That took far too long. Okay, now I need to build what? I need to get that. I need to get the truck line automated. Is what I need to do. I think I remember where I'm going and how I got here. Hello. Up a hill. Up the hill. Did I not go through here? Wish I could just automate my drive, which I can. That's the nice thing. Once it records it, it will just autopilot, and I can hop in it. That'll be fine. Up the hill, up the hill, up the hill, up the hill. So what I will do is I will ditch this truck. I think I need significant amounts of rubber and whatnot. Excuse me, pardon me, bugs. Excuse me. I have no memory of this place. I'm pulling a straight up Gandalf here. You know, I think I'm running faster off of this cannot be the correct way. That doesn't look familiar. Well, no, maybe this is. I have no idea where I am. No clue. None of this looks familiar. Okay. Let's go through the cave. I think if I go through the cave and I don't look too closely at the fact that there are spiders everywhere, like creepy, well-animated spiders, I'll be fine. I'm good. This cave should go straight through, right? No. I'm in a truck. I'm in a truck. Oh, it's so. Just creepy. I don't think I'm going in the right direction. Have I even been here before? need to build a highway. Can't go through there. I can at least build gas masks now. I have no clue where I am. No idea. Will I have bases in multiple places? Yes. I'll have the main factory, or at least the starting factory. I'll probably have the starting... Where am I? Okay, this will work. This will work. This won't flip me at all. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. He's fine. I'll have the starting base that will eventually... I'll build up so far, and then I'll give up. And I'll leave. I will, I think this is just a really long way to get to where I'm going. See ya, Molten. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I don't remember this biome at all. Like, from playing the game a long time ago. And we're just carefully and gently... You have a good evening as well. Maybe if you have time, you can stop back by. If the stream's even still going at that point. Alright, I'm just going to ford this. Please don't be deep. Don't be deep, don't be deep, don't be deep, don't be deep. Oh, we're fine. It wasn't deep at all. I think this was the very long way to get to where I was going. I took a huge shortcut that I didn't mean to take. Well, that's not where I want to go. I feel like I've been here whilst playing on my own before. The oil. But there's my oil. Over there. And there's my bridge. Oh, okay. Hopefully I can ford this little bit of water. Well, that is the biome that was added in the update. Sweet. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Oh, I made it. I made it. I'm fine. Spent a little bit of fuel that we didn't need to, but that is fine. Okay, now we're back. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to get a logistics system set up here somewhere. Thought I heard something that wants to kill me. Anyway, I don't know what keeps creatures from respawning. I really have no idea. I wonder if it's like if a certain number of buildings or something are built in proximity to where they spawn, they just stop spawning. Because there's plenty of creatures that don't spawn back in around the power plant. So we've got the coal power plant, which is sort of a mini base. We've got, you can actually see the space elevator way over here, which is impressive. It seems that for the first time those bugs didn't regenerate because I also built right over where they were spawning, so they could be spawning in right underneath the base. I need, what do I need? Is nothing running? Why is nothing running? Why aren't you running? Why aren't you producing no power? Oh, you imbecile. Make sure that the extra... I've got... Yeah, it looks like I am peeking out around the 8... Actually, let's let this run for a minute, because with that not running, I have to assume that my other refinery stopped running too. Let me see here. It's not pretty, and it's gonna cause problems. And how exactly I'm supposed to deal with that is another question. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see, at least this is able to run. I really... It's not going to be pretty, but we're going to do it anyway. Right here probably will do the trick. Sorry. And a hello to my mother. Let's do that for now. It's not pretty, but it gets that running, and theoretically, I mean, I don't need near as much residue. I can get a second one of these suckers running fairly easy. It's just a matter of getting no, stuck. Getting these, which, I need around my thing. Getting these around, which should not be, actually, let's just get a splitter in now. We'll think ahead just a little bit here and get a lift. There we go. I'll come back to that in a moment. But the theory, ow, hi. Okay, let's get, I've got enough supplies to build a few refineries, good. That's out. So let's try and, there we go. Let's get a second refinery running here. And I can actually, I forgot how loud that was. It scared me. And actually get a little bit of this ugliness and take it out. There we go. Let's do this. I'm trying to think a little bit ahead, and also not. If I make my factories too future-proof, nothing will happen. There. 2 apiece should be more than plenty here. There we go. That'll do that. That can run. That's fine. I need to make this residual fuel. We'll get power running to that in a minute. Then exactly I'm going to send that fuel is an entirely different, I don't know. No clue. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Refinery. The inbox. I'm just gonna back this up as far as I can here. Let's just do that. Hello. And thud. Okay, Titan, I expect to see you back. Obviously, if you can't, you can't, naturally. But I'd love to see you back, and, worst case scenario, we switched streams, which essentially just means I will have stopped the stream and started back up, which just requires you to go to a different link. There we go. That's all that needs to run to that there. Yep, and here we go. And now I think, for some reason I was under the impression that I had to do something special there, and I don't. Odds of this reaching. Very high. Sweet. That will now supply that with, in a moment, empty plastic containers. There we go. Nothing in them at all. And then, this is going to look just lovely. Let's go straight over, and, yeah. And then in the name of making it look pretty, do I want to do that? Do I want to? Here we go. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Okay, let's do a little bit of this. It's, if I can, I have considered that, and I very well will as soon as I can figure out how. I don't know. I can't name, like, can I name truck stations? I don't think I can name truck stations. I may very well... where am I going with this? There's a place that I'm going with it in my brain as soon as I get there. Let's see. Smooth that up and then do a conveyor belt lift like this. It's nice and pretty. Mainly I'm doing this just so I can run under stuff. Okay. That will send every other one of those into the storage, which ironically, if we ever were to have a problem, we'll go back to that. But that will hopefully enable this to run a little bit longer. How are we doing on power? Because I'm about to need somewhere to the tune of like 60 more power. Which shouldn't be a problem now that I fixed my whole power problem. Capping out at 900. Looks like 950. Eesh. This will be healthy. That will run, get both of those running, and then my power is going to go right through the roof. Right? Oh, well, the second refinery is actually not running yet, is it? That will create fuel. This, is not even set to do anything, but I need it to be packaged fuel. There we go. There we go. So we've got fuel. What else can I do with, I could do residual other things too. I can also package water to take water from one place to another place, which is nice. So yes, I completely distracted myself away from answering your question, Wonky. Yes, I will. I can name train stations when that inevitably pops up as being an option. Alright, so how confident am I that we've got plenty of these? Fairly confident. How quickly am I making these? I've got a seemingly... Okay, it does not look like, yeah, we go straight back up to 100 before the next one's made, so I think having a direct source of plastic like that is fine. Why did I do that? I did that so that my others, okay, I did have a reason for doing what I did. How about we just, my fill rate is lower than my drain rate. Until it's not, and then my net is everywhere. It's everywhere. It's just everywhere. Because what I really... Oh, just look how unnaturally ugly these look. It's just gorgeous. Oof. Okay. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to be functional. Pretty comes next. Okay. Okay. What are we doing? We've got plastic. Alright, so these refineries are running. Honestly, things could be running way, way better. Because I've got, the drain rate and the fill rate is literally equal. Meaning I'm just at 0 all the time. I could literally drain this and I'm fine. Watch how impressive this is. It'll just start filling up with oil at the speed of stop. Faster than it's gonna go. Way faster. So anyway, it is fun to look from time to time because if you get close enough, you can see some flames running. I think. Can I not? Oh, well, that was all for nothing. Anyway. So the oil refinery is running okay. I've got a completely separate area where I could be making double easily what I'm making now. I'm getting plenty of packaged fuel. Right now it all runs to this area. The good thing is, if you will, the fact that I can take this and just run away with it here to potentially build my fuel plant. So at least that is running. I don't know anybody who would need to be calling me at 7:50 p.m. Okay, so I did all of that just to make sure that my plastic and rubber manufacturing is running correctly. And it is. So let's get running to this. This is plastic. This is what I'm trying to decide here. Is what I'm gonna... That's not far enough. I need it to run to... Oh, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work with those being there. No, it is not. Let's just grab the supplies from these because I'm not going to be using them right now, so you can just pretend that you're important right now. There we go. Alright, so it needs to run to at least here, if not just a little farther. Something like... Just figuring out how exactly I want to run this is really the trick here. Okay. That will run to that. Then I need... That looks bad. That looks ugly. I don't like it. To be built right here, right? Right here? Here, yeah, right here. And we'll just go a little ham with these. I think 3 tall is not high enough. There you go. Not necessarily even future-proofing this perfectly. It's just more of a figuring out how exactly I want this to run. Is that an up climb? I think that is. I think that's up. That's down. Okay. Oh, no, I did it right. Oh, go me. Okay, cool. Believe it or not, it's not going to look amazing, but I do know what I'm doing. I think this is not straight. Nope, I missed. Alright, well I do at least know that I need to go... Alright, fine. Do it the hard way. But I fear if I do a merger here, it won't be straight. I don't think it will be. I don't think it is. I think now it's crooked. Oh, this hurts me. Is that crooked? Oh, no, it's straight. Okay, sweet. I'm awake. I know what I'm doing. This was all my plan. Why? Okay. Hang on. I just need to drop something off in here. Don't mind me. Have some of this. Go ahead and fill that up, and then just put the rest of these in, and that is enough to open up a little bit of space. Okay. Okay, now. No, I don't want to do that. Click the wrong button. Okay, so then... I think this is straight. Yeah, it is. Sweet. And I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit... Nope, meant to hit 6. There we go. That's the right key. Heyo! So that'll merge that onto the line. Because we only have one loading spot. Now... Okay, that's that. And that is that. And I think I need to build a merger like right. Is that straight? Because there's a better way to do this if it's not straight. It's not straight. I don't know how on earth I figured out how to do it and then decided, no, this will work out better. This is a better idea. Oh, grumble. Okay, and then we built a merger. Yeah, I need the fourth one up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Get rid of these because I believe in efficiency. And there we go. Nope. Yeah, ta-da. Okay, now the real thing that I'm trying to decide at the current moment is probably doing something like stackable conveyor poles. Probably going to be what I want to do here. And the next question is just which one does this line up with so I know which one to use. Okay, that looks to be straight-ish. Yeah. Okay, so it's three high. Just to make sure that everything is actually flowing. So we've got some plastic, we've got some rubber, which is fine with me. And then, theoretically, if I just go to town building one more layer of walls, I can finally put this behind me a little. And we'll actually have the truck, all of this, to have the one truck actually delivering everything that I need in a timely fashion. And I have decided that using these walls is just great for the OCD. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, and I think that's fine. We can leave the wall there. Because what I really need is these wall mounts. I didn't grab what I meant to grab. I did not. Okay, so just build the wall mounts. Same spot across the wall. Then I'm thinking to complete my trifecta of wall lifts here. This will work. And then my theory, if everything works. So, good luck for that. My theory is as follows. It will load into the truck station. There it goes. Alternating between rubber and plastic, of which I have tons. Because it's going to be way more rubber than it is plastic, because I don't have a great production of plastic going here, but it is something, and I will take it, and I will be happy that I have it. Okay, let's see here. Alright. So I will... There. Now I have... Well, it almost stayed level the entire time, but I'll take it. Alright, so I've got a... Oh, wow, camera. Okay, let's not drive in yet. Let's line her up. Okay, now, if I hold V, I will start recording. I will hit N or B or F. I cannot turn my camera. Oh. Pause here for a minute. Then we will go and we'll mess with how long that needs to wait, and then we will just continue to press buttons until I can figure out which one of these turned on the lock camera. Nope, that's not it. N? Nope. V? Nope. H? Nope. J? F? Nope. I don't know how I did this. Oh, this isn't where I need to go. Oh, too late. I'm committed now. I can't rotate my camera, and it's really, really, really annoying me. This is not where I wanted to go. Fine. Finish recording. Finish recording. Clear the path, so that's fine. And then I need to figure out what key I pressed that turned off my camera rotation. Nope, nope, nope. What key is it? Controls. Emote wheel, ping, inventory. This is fun to watch. All these shortcuts. Toggle photo mode UI visibility. There's that. Open chat, flashlight, open codecs, rotate hologram, weapon reload, resource scanner, ping. Wow, that was very helpful here. What key was it? Well, photo mode is P, in case you're curious. Pressing all of the keys. I'm not having any luck. Well, now I'm recording. That's exciting. Cancel. Nope, nope, finish recording. Clear path. I would love... pressing all of the keys on my keyboard. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, mistakes have been made. Oh boy. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Let me back in. Still can't move my camera, but at least I have my truck back. Alright, well, we're just gonna not rotate my camera then. And this time we're gonna drive back the correct way. All of this in the name of getting fuel as a actual reliable source of power. Okay. I can't let's disable the autopilot as well. That will help. We'll start recording. We will stop here. We are loaded up. We will now continue to move forward. We'll turn. And we're going to drive smart this time. I'm a smart driver. I do at least know where I need to go because of the fact that I made power lines to guide me all the way back. So, assuming I do this correctly, even though I can't move my camera around and I still don't know why, once I make a complete circuit, I can just let this completely automate itself. It will do the autopilot, which is great. Excuse me. Pardon me. Yeah, my bad. Now you'll be fine. It will auto refuel every time it stops at the oil plant. And we already know that the drive does not take all 100 fuel, so we'll be fine. Oof. Not fast. The also nice thing is I don't have to remember where I'm going once I finish this, because I can just turn on autopilot and it will take me where I need to go. So there is that convenience. Alright, I just need to be careful while I drive through this so I don't flip. What I don't really want to do is flip the car at any point while I'm driving this, especially since I can't look around. I'm just stuck looking in the straight direction, which is unfortunate. I wish I knew which key did that. I know I need to take a right turn here. I assume I'm still recording. I'm hoping that I'm still recording. There's little bugs that don't like me everywhere. Okay, turn. Boy, it sure would be nice to look ahead of me. Eesh. Ooh, haha. Also, I do appreciate whoever's watching. YouTube likes to lie to me in regards to how many people are watching. But I do appreciate you taking some time out of your Friday evening to watch me fail at games, usually. Okay, turn straight. We're fine. Okay, and then we just do a little bit of... Don't want to flip the car. I do not want to flip the car. I don't want to flip the car. This is me not flipping the car. Like I said, the good news is, you know, you might think, oh, well, you're doing some pretty snazzy navigating. Well, the nice thing is, again, to save load on your computer, the game will half despawn and more teleport the truck around when you're not playing the game. Otherwise, it would lag the game down to oblivion. Very similarly to how it actually operates the conveyor belts. If you look really close, the conveyor belts will teleport too. The items on them start getting all rigid and joink. And that's because it's saving resources on your computer. But the good thing is, also with all these rocks and stuff, if you watch, the autopilot will likely smack into them a whole lot, but we don't have to worry about that because okay, so this will unload, except it's set up to load at the moment. So we'll stop here for a minute just so the autopilot knows to stop there for a moment, and then we will drive all the way back. And that should complete our circuit. It is recording it, it's just apparently I set it up to hide the paths. Show path nodes. Oh crap, don't think I'm paused. Don't think I'm paused. I can also get rid of nodes and it will just travel to the next one, which is nice. I'm just gonna follow my path back. And then because this will be the only truck on this path, we'll be fine and dandy and fine. Hello, Deutsch. Welcome back. We're still doing it. We've not switched games yet, as you can see. I also can't turn my camera, and it's quite the hassle trying to figure out where I'm going. And it's about to be dark again, and I don't have any... Oh, okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't have any headlights. I don't know if the game's glitched by not letting me turn my camera around, but I can't turn my camera around. Oh boy. Stay upright. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, this was the whole plan, and nothing but the plan. This is exactly what I meant to do. Ultimate speed! Excuse me, whale creature. I think I can kill those. I just haven't, because honestly don't get a whole lot. How much have I missed? Not a whole lot. A whole lot of Thomas panicking, coupled with Thomas panicking, and us essentially getting our oil refinery completely ready to go. At least a basic oil refinery. It's not like it's impressive or anything yet, but what I really need to do is get to a place where I can build a solid and sustainable amount of... Oh dear. Oh dear. Panic time. Alright, how am I going to play this? That was totally the plan. That was 100% the plan. But essentially, right now, what I'm doing is I'm driving to and from while it records the vehicle path. That way I could set the truck up on autopilot. Theoretically. Oh, I cannot see. Okay. Alright, truck. Thank you. And, oh, I would really love to be able to move my camera. Oh, gosh. I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alright. We're just coasting. Alright. Yeah, that's totally the plan. And then I will have the truck completely automate the delivery of plastic and rubber. It won't be a ton of plastic and rubber, and I can fix that and make it better later, but it's a start. And then I don't have to worry about it. Now, I will need to ride back, but just to make sure it works, I will probably just let it run. Okay. That's a truck. No, reading is hard today. I will admit that. That's a type of truck I've never seen. Okay. Alright, so it will then do this. It will take a left turn like that, and then I will hold V, and we will finish recording. Don't load, don't load, don't load, don't load, don't load. There's nothing to load. You can't load anything. Alright, and then I will get out, and there's a few things that I need to edit. I need to edit this node and make the wait time about 25 seconds. Set the wait time. Because it needs to just hang out and actually get loaded. I need to be able to see that node, actually. Something wants to kill me. Alright. Have at me, then. That was the plan. I need to delete this node. Actually, just delete the node. Boom. And I think... yeah. There we go. Now... inconvenient part is I was using the storage in the truck for my own purposes. I'm going to have to go back, because I don't think I can afford to build another truck. I can't, because as you can see, I need computers and stuff. I think I do have the supplies to build a tractor if I've got rotors. I do have a few rotors, which is good. I know I've got the beacons, so that's great. So let's get us a tractor, so I got something to drive back. It's not fast, but I will take it. And then as well, just to ditch the stuff that I've got on me at the current moment. I just hope I've not missed much. You've missed a good deal, but it was all making this work. So if you watch the last live stream, or the replays of the live streams, all I have done is I've got all the refineries running. I've got two different... none of it's pretty, but it's operational. I fixed my power plant, which was not running correctly, so there's also that. But I've got tons and tons of fuel being manufactured at the current... I mean, tons and tons is relative, I suppose. But the good thing is, in the truck station, it will automatically refuel the truck. And I've got, you know, just a little bit going back, but it's all residual fuel. So I'm creating plastic, I'm creating rubber. One of the manufacturing of plastic is going over into... let's check my phone really quick here. Okay, just checking something. Alright, we are fine and dandy and fine. Can I get to the top? Nope. Okay. We've got all the refineries running. It's not pretty, it's not very efficient, but in a nutshell, it works. Now I need to take all of this. Oh, I've got almost all of it. I've got to assume that I cannot store near as much on the tractor. I cannot. Okay. Let's keep the plastic on me. Store some of this other stuff. We'll put this there. That opens up a slot. And that. Not that this needs to be oh, it just refilled all the fuel. That's great. Take all that. So now that's empty. And then I think... Sure would love to know which key does the... I don't know what does the... Alright, anyway. So let's go ahead and... Oh, okay, so... Autopilot does not run while I'm... There we go. So that should pause, completely load, and then I'll have to follow it. Oh wait, I need all the stuff. I said, yeah, you know, just 2 hours. Well, in those 2 hours, not much happened. I will say that much. Did I pick up literally everything? I did. Great. I'm completely full on supplies. This truck should sit there for 25 seconds, completely load up, and then continue. And it should follow this specific path. Yep. Here we go. Said on Discord, I find the streams of this game most enjoyable to watch. I am very happy that you enjoy them. I enjoy doing them. It's one of those games where it doesn't... I do it in a stream because the amount of editing required to do it as a video form would be just... I mean, I'd have to play the game for like 3 hours to get 10 minutes out of it. I'm just... You know, I don't want to... But playing it during the streams kind of enables me to interact with people as best I can. See, this has a better horn than the truck does. I think I'm about to be passed by my truck. Oh, I thought I heard the truck running. There's a few... I need to look at this path just to make sure. Also, I learned whilst driving a different tractor around, don't run into those. Because then your tractor likes to just jut itself in the ground for no reason at all. But I need to look at this path, make sure there's no pauses. There's no need for any pauses. Oh, it's so slow. I miss my truck. And I assume... Yeah, there it is. Oh, forward. Charge forward. Completely automated. There's a few nodes I feel like I need to remove. Like this one. That doesn't need to be there. I don't even want to know what that does to the autopilot if that node's there. Pardon me. Excuse me. Yep, my bad. You know. Here's the truck. Again, if I ever see that it's paused or something, I will just ignore it. It'll fix itself. Trust me, as I drive away, it'll fix itself. And if it doesn't work, then I blame YouTube, because YouTube told me it would fix itself. Okay, yep, nope, we're fishtailing, I'm panicking, I'm okay, we're fine. See, we're good. And I'm very glad that you enjoy watching this, Tim. I don't think that I said thank you or anything. I'm so happy that you enjoy watching it. Okay, I'm looking for little pauses. Little pauses. Little pause emblems. For the most part, the path runs along itself, which is fine. Not seen any pauses. That doesn't mean that I've not missed any, but you should see a lot of play buttons. Also, if I stop the truck does seem to be moving. And there it is. See, told you. Okay, well, I didn't tell you. I told you because somebody else on YouTube told me. I think I discovered that on I'm Kibitz's page. Got a lot of good videos. I've watched a good number of them to figure out how to play this game better. So, not that he needs my shout out at all. He's got several tens of thousands of subscribers. Okay. I don't think that there's any pauses. So here's the down. And the up, I'm fairly certain, has no pauses. I could have swore there was a single pause where I went, I will fix that later. I guess it won't be that long of a pause if I can't find it right now. So, the truck... Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. I remember now. I kind of ran into a wall. Alright, delete, confirm, delete, confirm. I hit the escape button. I didn't mean to do that. Delete, confirm. Nope. And delete and confirm. There's the truck. Let's see if it bounces over any of these rocks. Oh, it's just going to ram into the tractor, isn't it? Hey, hey, buddy, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Oh, I was really hoping to beat you. Well, I think this is on load. I don't think it'll finish loading, but on the plus side of things, it appears to be running. Yeah, it is picking it up. I do need to edit this pause. Yep, see, it doesn't stay near long enough to actually drop stuff off. So let's set it at 30. Set the wait time there. And we will delete this node there. And that should get this to run. Now, it didn't load anything because it didn't have enough time. And it's not set to go anywhere. But that is a step in the right direction. I would say building a little storage, industrial storage container here. And which one of these is the out? There we go. Although frankly, let us employ our trusty dusty conveyor kits. Or conveyor lifts, rather. What are the odds that this just reaches? And it's a happy day. Not great. Okay. Alright. I need it to go over this area because that's where the truck drives. So, nope, that's a pipeline. That's not what I need. I need the conveyor belt. The words. I probably built too many in the effort of finding one that doesn't. Okay. Then. Boom. Well, hang on. Did I might, I have time. Okay, no, that's in. Alright, so theoretically, once the truck gets back, which it's like a minute-long drive, it will come over here, it will stay put for 30 seconds, and it will stack up on rubber and plastic, and then that rubber and plastic will deliver itself over here to this industrial storage container, which is just a staging area, because I will get it to lift up and go to the third floor of our factory where we're going to have the manufactories. Now, in order to build all of that nonsense, I have got to get rid of all of the stuff on me. All of this so that I can build modular frames and all kinds of other stuff. And also, I have realized a small, tiny little problem with my whole organization paradigm here, which is I've stacked all of these, and the real big question is where on earth am I going to take them from here? No clue. So the second floor is definitely prettier than the first floor, but still not great. We've got the small problem of I probably just won't build any. I hit lots of wrong keys there. Probably just won't build any. I probably just won't build anything over there. I don't really want to store all. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go with the walls here. I need concrete, and I'm an imbecile. Could make D. It's reinforced. I need standard plates. I need lots of concrete. I need rods, plates, concrete. Dedicated warehouse for materials to load into. That is a great idea. I actually should do that. And if I make a dedicated warehouse, I'm not going to do it yet. I want to get some things automated so that I can get to the expanded power infrastructure. Once I get the expanded power infrastructure up and ready to go, and I can build an actual power plant that runs off of fuel, and that can be completely left alone from then, I will definitely... That's a great idea, to build a designated area for that. I'm just going to grab a monumental boatload of a ton of these different things. Do I not have rods running into this anymore? Why not? I'm an idiot. I mean, I don't need them now. I've got tons, but how much dedicated warehouse does it take to run a mine? Well, I wouldn't run... The miners are all running underneath me at the current moment. I think all my miners... There's a coal miner beside the power plant, which runs. I don't need those to be connected. And then I've got this iron, 3 different iron, which I'm fairly certain I can run way more efficiently. I advise setting it up near the space elevator with belts leading into it, then masses of containers for storage would work nicely. That is a great idea. Right now I've got my space elevator built and it obnoxiously, it was supposed to be over here, and then I thought I'll move it, and then realized it's way bigger than I thought it was. So now it's sitting in the middle of where I was going to expand to. I didn't get the meme. I should have gotten the meme. AKA cringy Minecon. I don't think I ever would have understood that one. But I am liking what Tim's laying down here. Okay, I needed concrete, of which I have a ton. It's not pretty, doesn't work great, but I have a ton of it, regardless. Because I need enough supplies to get a 3rd floor running. Actually, just take all. Gimme. Ow. Okay. Oh, that didn't hurt. That's great. How's power doing? Ugh. You wanna know what's worse? I think, if I looked at that correctly... Oh, I forgot. I forgot at some point I set everything over here down. I don't have enough space for any of that because I'm completely full up on concrete. Okay, here we go. Once I get the initial floor plan done here, or the wall plan, I may very well extend my 3rd floor to be wider. I can fit this around a gate. I don't have the space for it. I need crumbs and crackers, crumbs and crumbs and crumbs and crumbs and crackers. Let's just temporarily plop you there. There we go. Grab that all. So what are your current plans? My current plans, which is a great idea, my current plans is to essentially unlock everything. Because what I'm working towards is to get a... what do I need? Is it under transportation? Yeah, that checks out. Hypertube entrance here. I need this to be the... there we go. Okay, I dismantled this and somehow did not get the... Once I get a designated power grid, because all of this is just my starting factory. I really... The end goal... I need that. The end goal is to have a nice factory that actually runs and automates things correctly. Naturally. It's kind of the whole goal of the game. Beyond that, I want to get moved out of my starting factory, to be completely honest with you. I don't want to still be here, but in order to not be here, I need... There we go. And then we'll just... Where did this go previously? Where did this connect to? Did it connect over here? And some level of rapid efficiency. Correct. The, do I not... Oh. I got rid of all of my standard supplies because I didn't expect to be messing with power or anything, and it's really coming back to bite me in the tuchus here. Okay, let's do that, clear that. I do want rapid efficiency, and I don't think I can do it here. The factory, the starting factory, is not near as big as I need it to be in order to, there we go. Anyways, that's running again. It's not near as big as it needs to be, but I can use it as a staging ground to build frame rate, to do what I need to do here, which is essentially unlock stuff, and very slowly build the things that I need to unlock the next tier of stuff, which is super slow. If I had tons of extra resources that I wasn't using... This is your main multi-level one, right? Yeah, it's my only multi-level one at this current time. I've got my copper mines running extremely inefficiently, but for current, that's fine. Eventually, probably what I will do is I will leave this running and just have all of the supplies that are made here transported, probably via truck or train, to the warehouse, and then from there go wherever it needs to go. I would love to be building things with windows, but I need fix-it coupons, and in order for that I need to be running excess supplies, and right now I don't really have excess supplies, so there's that. And I can tell you right now there's going to be a huge part of this floor of the factory that just doesn't have a wall. Starting right here. Let's see, we'll probably go 4 high, because then I can covertly. Because this is how structures work. Physics are fun. I took physics. I know this isn't how this works. Alright, let's go 4 high over here, because I think I'm only 3 at the moment. This is not an invalid aim location. Let me build up. Let me build. There it goes. Alright, I need to do this over here. Okay. Yeah, and any advice that anyone ever wants to give me, I am all game for hearing. Oh, hey, I can build a wall here. Bet. Oh, I can build a wall here too. Oh, look at that. Can I build walls? I just assumed I was going to be encroaching on... This is great. I just figured I couldn't build a wall here. I mean, I know I need to leave a huge gap from where it comes in, but it looks like I can completely run this. I do wish there was a faster way to do this. Is there a faster way to do this? Wait, let me see what Tim said. Could, after the primary settled, set up the warehouse, then dedicated factories for specific or multiple items, space things out. Yeah, that's smart. Because really, the nice thing about this map is that it's very wide, it's very large, tons of build space. Lots of stuff to build from. Not a whole lot of Or it's way spread out. So not a whole lot of stuff side by side, which is unfortunate. Okay, I can build a wall here. I can build a wall here. There we go. See, it doesn't look too bad at all. Nice. Cool. I don't know why I got rid of that. I have to build so many more walls. With 0 windows. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's so slow. Like, it'd be nice if this game had a option to just like hold. Like if I wanted to build up. Because I did learn that there's a mass delete button. You can set it up by holding, well, by holding control. So if I hold control when I build, no, nothing happens. Okay. Right. Just trying to figure out a more effective way of doing this. There's tons of space on the second floor that I'm not using that I probably could have used before I went to the bother of doing all this. But I have the iron sheets. I've got everything that I build. Thank you. That. Oh, maybe this is easier from farther away? It would be a little better. As you said in stream 1, if you're not deforesting the planet, are you really playing? It's very accurate. I mean, I feel like the main goal is to both build a factory and remove all wildlife and greens. Like my boss just really doesn't like this planet or something. Okay. I'll tell you what I need to build. I'm just gonna finally get around to doing it. I think really confuses me why the fences are no longer with the walls. That's the one thing that actually made sense. I've fallen over that edge enough times. No more. Okay, dokie. Choke. I wonder. I'm going to have a second floor with a huge gap in this corner. That's unfortunate. Okay. Because I know none of this, if it's blinking yellow, that means it's definitely not running efficiently. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that this thing's not running efficiently. Let me build a wall. I would like to build a wall there. Thank you. And a wall there. And now I've got to build this stuff. And I think we got it. Yep. Okay. That is all the walls built. Now we just go to the measly boringness of actually building a... I need to be closer so I can see what I'm doing. Real question is where exactly I'm going to plop my staircase. And by staircase, I mean hypertube case. Here, how about we just call it a day and we put a staircase over here in the corner. Because I feel like I really need a staircase. Everyone watching this at home, stick with me. Hop, hop, hop. Alright. What happens if I do this? I can't travel through it. No. This will work for the time being. Really, I just want to be up here. Okay, well that's going to be a nice place to fall from later. Yep. Yup. Yup. Hello, Titan. Welcome back. As you can see, I never did get distracted by another game. And I probably won't tonight. There's nothing more fun than building a base. I did at least discover that building underneath the factory foundations is way faster than building on top of it. Okay, can't. Yep. Oh, missed. I'll fix that later. I don't know that I'm gonna have enough concrete to do this. Oh. That's gonna really cause a kerfuffle. That could cause me to build half the thing on the wrong level. If you can see the sun, you are doing something wrong. Nope. Right. Okay. Well, right mouse button. I wish there was a button to go back. There might be. I don't know. Too close. Too close underneath it. Could you imagine just walking up on this and some guy's just chucking, just absolutely heaving pounds and pounds and pounds of concrete? I'm gonna have to take a grab more concrete, take a concrete break. So as you can see, this is why I store massive amounts of concrete. Ugh. I'm stuck. Do not suck me up that thing. Don't you do it. Okay, alright, okay. Stuck, let's see here. A good crumbs. Once I get up there, there's going to be a few, like, bumps where I've clicked too many times and too hastily. Smart thoughts. I assume, yeah. Yep. Just as I suspected. One more layer for the smokestacks. It is super unwise to build your coal power plants with the rest of your... Because you can't... They're so darn tall. You either got to build them on the very top floor, which means you would have had to have thought ahead, which I did not. Or, you know, I said it was easy to do on the bottom, but I'm starting to wonder if some of this might have been easier on the top floor. I'm stuck. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna have enough. Oh, I'm stuck. I really should probably have built a third stairwell, but that's okay. Or a second stairwell. On the plus side, it looks like 4 was the minimum I could go anyway. Oh, don't fall down that. Any reason I've not built... I have... Actually, why is this hole even here? Nothing comes up this way anymore. Nope. Okay, so if I hold control... Oh, wow, that's not great. Never mind. It appears that in... It just does whatever you highlight. That's not great. So let's forget I did that. Really should have a pathway up this way too. Like over here. How about here? I'm not actually going to build anything in this yet, but I am going to hang on. Just build gates on all four corners here. And then we'll just plunk this up with walls. There we go. This will be a hypertube corridor. Yeah, there we go. If that didn't make you sick, I'm not doing my job. Okay, so let's get down here. Who needs legs? Get over to here and grab more concrete, which I desperately need. Alright, and just take it all. That should be more than enough. I'm probably going to have to bring some back. Go back up to the second floor. So I'm going to have two different spots where I can hypertube up. One of them's pretty close to the other hypertube, so I should be able to go over to that end and go up very quickly. And then this one is stairs right now, but it will switch over to hypertubes here soon. Prepare to look away if you get real sick, because we gotta go around. Oh, okay. I really should build walls here. Hang on. So we'll build the gates. The stairs are not staying. Yup. Oh, I missed. Ah, crumbs. Wow, it's making me dizzy. Okay, boom. And then I will just gate it up here. That way I know not to build there, for one. I'm going to leave the stairs for now. I'm going to head over to this little hole here. I did the same thing with the gates on all four corners, so again, I can't accidentally... I mean, I can still fall right into the deep chasm of death, but it's harder. Okay, back to building floors. Oh, I missed. Crumbs. There we go. Oh, you hit the middle mouse key. And you just go to building that item that you're hovering over. That's great. That's new and improved and exciting. Okay. Oh, crumbs. So if I hit the middle mount, that is awesome. I am so sad it took me till now to discover that. Building eyedropper. Yeah, well, it says that. I just never looked at it. Okay. Let's go ahead and build our fence here. I also... Cool, okay. just for sake of having this done here. It's actually going to be where the power comes up, so... do I have the... Oh yeah, I do. Look at that. So we'll grab the wall power pole there. And we will take this power up there, and we'll run it up to there, and now our second floor is connected to power. Sweet. I'm still confused why fences are under organization now. I wonder if that was like a whoops or something. Okay, now... where do our other hypertubes run to? Here? Wow, frame rate. Poor computer. There goes the truck. Actually, if you watch it, it'll jut like that. That's how it's able to phase through things. Right there. It's actually a great point. That's the same point that Kibitz made in his video. Great video, by the way, about how to use trucks. I don't see anything running. That's unfortunate. If the truck's just now driving away, it should be unloading. So I wonder if I've got the darn thing set up to load, which means it's doing diddly. But we'll get to that in a moment. Transportation, we'll get a hypertube entrance going down there. A third one, just take me to different floors. I'm missing the gosh darn stuff. I don't want to jump that far down though. Should probably have somewhere a path going all the way up now, but that's alright. Bye-bye. Ow. It is going to take me a hot second to get used to... Hypertube. What do I need? I need lots of those and some rotors. Where did I store my stuff at? How's my rotor situation doing? It's not doing great because I got none. There's one. Don't I need like 4? Sticky and standby. I need screws and rods to create rotors. I might manually make some as compared to just standing here and sniping the rotors away. Oh, I missed anyway. Well, where did it go? Give me that. Anyway. So this gives me a path up. Because I just need a path up before... Ugh, now I have to go do the stairs again. I'm so fast. Woo. There is... Oh, just don't look at the screen. Oh. That'll make you dizzy. Okay, well now I should have enough. Oh, Mother Tucker. Okay. Really should have checked to see what this took before I ran up the darn stairs. Okay, ow. Okay. I got a couple of those ready to go. Just a couple. What I will do here shortly is replace all of the stairs with hypertubes. Oh, it's not great. It is not great. Okay, so what I need to do is determine where I want this to run to. Oh, crumbs and crackers. I gotta build 2 of these stupid things. That is unfortunate. So I'll tell you what I do. I build 1. And then I build the hypertube up to here. Okay, well, I'm gonna build it here. So first, I think ahead for once in my life, and I build a gate. There we go. And then we build the hypertube. I can't go down the hypertube yet, but I can go up it. I hit the wrong button. That's the support. Just all over the place. Okay, so is that I just can't go up it because I need 4 more rotors, which will actually be ready to go. But okay. So we'll go get those in a minute. But there should be a spot where I can jump down and not die. Just start my legs. All right, so I must not be, excuse me, unloading here? I'm not unloading. There you go. I'm an imbecile. Alright, so whenever the truck gets back here... Do I see it over here? Oh, no, this is my tractor. Let's go grab the tractor. Because I may actually have some rotors stashed away on the tractor, and that would be great. I've got stators for days, rotors as well. Great. There. Now, now we've got... Oh yeah, that's pretty. It's just gorgeous. We've got an automated everything. I don't know that I will make a ramp to the 3rd floor. I doubt that I will, mainly because the tractor really struggles to get up these steep ramps. It's really a process. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and drive over here. I've got everything I need to build a, whee! One last time, for old time's sake, I don't know why I drove the tractor up when I made it a point. Oh, it's just, oh man. Made it a point to, okay, now, right, one of these. Oh, the 4 frame rate. Here and here. That should run to there. That's great. Run to there, right to there, and right to there. Now it's connected to the power grid. This should work. And now we have a way to get up and down from the base floor. Wow, it really chucks you forward though, doesn't it? And then... now I have a way back up. Not particularly fast, but I will take it. Okay, sweet. Alright, from there, it gives you an idea how high up we are. At the very top of the coal power plants. Just, you know, don't breathe in while you're over here and you're fine. Let's see here. I'm just waiting on the truck to come back. Oh, there's the truck. Doink. 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 And now it's spawned in to where it will drive. And it should, theoretically, this is the whole thing that we've worked towards. Now that I'm, you know, figured out what I did, it should veer around here. Slowly but surely. Stop at the truck station for 35-ish seconds. Boom. We have rubber and plastic. Yay! Might switch that to stop for like a minute, but I've got to assume that in 35 seconds it's going to offload most of the supplies. They're going to dump into that, at which point I've got to figure out how on earth I'm going to split the rubber and the plastic up so that it can completely automate into the manufacturing. Which is a whole new question of how. There's a ton more rubber than there is plastic, and that does not shock me in the least. And there's always going to be more rubber than there is plastic. Okay, so all of this was in preparation to begin these. And I'm going to need a boatload. Alright, let's finish one thing at a time here. One thing at a time. Let's get the transportation done. That's hypertube. If I could just, for once in my lovely life. Can't afford. Oh, I tell you. I need pipes. I never need pipes. Now all of a sudden I need pipes. Gimme. That's down. Need up. So what I'm going to do is, compared to running over there and making myself vomit for the 5th time tonight, I'm just going to go down and then just take a detour to the right. You can like feed them food and then they follow you everywhere. It's quite cute. It's quite cute. Alright. Now I have what I need. Grab the hypertube entrance. Plop it here. Grab the hypertube. And we'll... Ow. We'll do like that. Then plop an entrance here. There we go. Now, what I've got to figure out is where exactly. Aha. Okay, so let's go ahead, for the sake of it, stick a double-sided, double-powered. Get the power to run from over here, I think. In here. Proceed to the inside. Okay, let's get back up there. That's so much better than going around the stairs. And then... there we go. That's a fully armed and operational upsy-downsy. And then we just have to do the same thing over here. After we go to town. Oh, if you click control, it just does it for you. Sweet. Alright, and that is the bottom. And then transportation. Get us that lovely hypertube entrance. For just being able to go up and down without making me want to just gag. And then, ow. Go back to the hypertube entrance, we'll plop one on there. I already happen to know that there is a power spot there. We'll go with the double-sided there, and we'll connect this power line to this power line. Connect that to that. Take me. Take me. Thank you. On Earth, did I miss a part of the wall? Yeah, I did. Whoops. Go ahead and fix that really quickly. Oh, you evil, vile thing. Okay. Reconnect the hypertubes. There we go. And last but not least, hook that up to that. Now we have power to both hypertubes going up and down. That is a good start. Our truck is going back and forth, delivering us with rubber and plastic. I'm thinking, though, what I will... trying to figure out how exactly I want to... that's iron. That's my steel... well, my beginning steel production. Obviously, I'm not going to keep that going forever. Probably probably safe to say that I need a... I can't afford any of that because I need my stuff. Cool. The bigger and better my factory becomes, the worse the frame rate becomes. That's nice. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. It's the only thing I don't like about hypertubes. They like to be like, okay, you're going this way now. Get this fence finally built. I can't build that fence. Or oh, I can build a fence there though. So we'll do that. I need to get rid of all of this excess concrete because I no longer need it. I will probably keep like what, 300 of it more than likely. And I certainly don't need all of this rods and plates. I mean, I'll keep like 200 of each, but I don't need... Well, I actually don't have a ton of this. There we go. That is 200 now. And then we'll just drop this down to 200. I have a little bit more concrete than I thought I still had. I really only want about 400. There we go. The rest of that can just run. Okay, so I should be able... There's a couple different ways I can get up to the top. This is one of the more efficient ones because I can just run over here and then there we go. Booyah. Now I'm back on the top shelf. The top shelf, the top level. Okay. Okay. Oh, the poor frame rate. Alright, so the whole reason I went down there was not to do whatever I just did. It was to pick up all the stuff that I was carrying previously. Which conveniently is just right here. Take all. Well, that's almost all of it. Here, that can just sit on the floor. What is this? Mycelia, that's fine. I don't need that. I do need motors. Plastic. Plastic's pretty important. I need the modular. I don't need that many modular frames. Scratch that. I have 400 rubber, so let's just keep the rest of it. And I don't actually need any of this, so we'll grab that and call it a day. I do need more of these though, so let's go ahead and run over here really quickly. And what's in this? Oh. Let's top that one off. Okay, back up we go. Although, the more I think about it, the more I go, I don't have enough to build a manufacturer because I need heavy modular frames. I cannot build my heavy. How much you want to bet that this will kill me? In the interest of time, I'm going to do it anyways. Ooh, I'm alive. Yeah, I'm totally safe. Where did I land? Oh, should have landed over here. Not entirely sure this was any faster. Although let it be known that I cannot run. I can't do that. Okay, I need to do that and that so I can grab all. Okay. So I need to build... You know, I did that, and I probably could have just built a crafting bench up there. I didn't have to run all the way back down here. Heavy modular frames, I need much screws, which I don't have much of. So, let's... I gotta ditch one of these things, so let's... I've got a ton of rubber, so we'll just leave the rubber there. I will grab... I don't think I've got a full stack of screws sitting any... Oh, yeah, I do. Yes, I do. I have a whole storage container of them. A whole industrial storage container. Because I looked ahead at some point and went, I'm going to need those. And, yeah. So I've got them. Okay, let's see. How many of these suckers can I make? I need 10 of them. I can make 10 of them. I don't have enough storage space in my inventory. That's golden. Now that's full. But I can build these. Oh, I need 100 screws per. I wonder how long these things take to make in a manufacturer. I mean, they can't be monumentally fast, but I need a ton of screw production somehow, somewhere, in order to automate these. So I really need that to be automated. And then I need circuit boards, which don't require screws. And for some reason, I thought they did. So what I really need to work towards, once I get the manufacturer built, is I've got a truck going. I need to double that so that I can have my rubber and my plastic separate. I also need another refinery making plastic. Although, as you can see, I've got a ton of plastic coming in too, so that's nice. Okay, now, this isn't going to be particularly pretty, but I think it will work, and that's a start. Again, starting base just needs to run. Boom. And then organization, and we'll just grab a second industrial industrial storage container. And we'll run everything that is made there into here. Wait for the plastic to inevitably take its sweet old time getting up here, but then I'm gonna have to figure out something. But for sake of just building it in this video, oofa, holy macaroni and cheese, there's a big boy. Okay, it's built. Step one. So I need modular engines, and I need adaptive control units. Here's where stuff gets dicey. If you look at what's needed to create the adaptive control units, I need things that are made from other things. Not a single one of those silly things are made from anything that I need. So I've got to have one of these making modular frames somehow. Oh, I can make you to make beacons too? That's weird. I mean, you're going to make computers. Oh boy. So computers, I need plastic. I need... Not to mention the fact that manufacturers require 55 energy, and I don't even know if I am... Can I, by any chance, do you count as a power pole that I can... Nope, you don't. Oh, you do not. I'm dead. I don't know what exactly my brain was thinking. There were 17 different ways I could have done that, and all of them were better than what I did. I just need to see how much power I'm... Looks like I'm peaking at 950. I think I already checked that. I checked that earlier. Alright, let's grab that. And that. And that. Put it in the appropriate hands. And grab all. Cool. Okay. I am very close to this thing now. Hello, flying creature. Well, cable I've got plenty of. Screws is going to be trialing. And circuit boards, because I need plastic for this too, and I've only got one refinery's worth of plastic coming in. Right now... These not stacked, these stacking 100s. I've got a monumental boatload worth of rubber coming in. Alright, well this is where we're going to go ahead and wrap her up. I do appreciate people who have watched the replays and have tuned in perhaps for the first time. or those who watch but don't say a whole lot, which is fine. That's A-okay. I do appreciate everyone who's taking a little bit of time out of their Fridays. Keep an eye on the channel in the next few days. I'm going to hopefully, assuming that I don't get sicker, I'm hopefully going to have a full-blown channel update to explain where I've been and what's been going on and the future of the channel. And then as well, I'm going to talk about the fact that I'm going to be doing way more live streams. More XCOM streaming, of course. The next part to the Space Marines, if you're interested in that, you can check that out in regards to XCOM. Probably some Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2, as well as other things. We made some pretty good progress today. We've got 2 truck stations up and running. They're not great, but they're running, and that's the first step. We got our power problem fixed, and we now have a steady supply of rubber. I just need a steady supply of plastic, which is going to require me to separate the two. We've got a manufacturer built, not even plugged in yet, because there's no point. There's nothing to actually run the silly things on. There's more plastic as I speak, actually. But I do appreciate everyone who has stopped by. I'm not even going to bother to go to the end screen for more than a couple of seconds. So, yeah, have a happy Friday and look for a video tomorrow. See you guys. Thank you so much again.